Okay, start in a couple minutes. Will be this will be the second session looking at the immediate aftermath of the Robbi Jade Lew Jack 4 hand, watching the table dynamics related to the Jack 4 hand with Robbi and other people about what they say about what happened, and also along the way looking at any interesting tells, behavior, clues that might come up related to poker tells. So, if you want to see the previous sessions I did for this, including a talk with LA poker player Lyman about the Jack 4 hand and the factors involved in that, you can go to the Reading Poker Tells YouTube channel and look at the live section and see some previous sessions there. I thought it'd be interesting to just, it's for my own curiosity to watch what happened after the Jack 4 hand, so I figured if I was going to watch it, I might as well watch it live and see if anything interesting happened in it. There were some interesting things in the, roughly hour and a half or so after the Jack 4 hand happened already, and I'm just going to keep watching, see if I see anything else worth talking about. Okay. I'll probably start in a second, even though there's nobody on here. I haven't really promoted these much at all, but figured people might watch them later. Okay. Let me turn my mic, seems a little low. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and start it up.
Okay, can I have, oh, yeah, let me do that.
I'm the 100,
Yes,
right?
please. Can I have 400 and 700 cheap? Look. Watching now. Heads up. Sure, you got it. It was, yes, that's correct. What
You
is
know,
it?
I thought about it. I think her call makes sense because she thought she had a
Go?
3. I remember her saying that. She was embarrassed when she called and then realized she didn't have a 3.
Yeah, exactly what happened.
Yeah. She thought she had a 3 and she was calling with the 3, and then when she turned it over, she didn't want to admit that she misread her hand.
Exactly.
I don't think she didn't call it Jack high. She thought she called a pair of 3s. That makes sense.
So interesting, yeah, I hadn't heard that before. I haven't watched this, again, to be clear. Unless I might have watched it last episode, because it does kind of ring a bell. Maybe I watched this minute. But anyway, Andy is talking about how he thinks she misread her hand and thought she had a pair of 3s. And I've talked about this in last session. I still think that's a possibility, even though she went back and forth several times. But you can see how if she was innocent and trying to seem like she knew what she was doing and act cool, there could be a motivation of once she realizes she only had Jack high when she flipped it over, there might have been an incentive to act like she didn't misread her hand, and then later when talking to Garrett behind the scenes, she might have been like, oh, I did misread my hand, it's not as weird as you think it is. But then maybe she again tried to negate that later and stick with her public story of calling with Jack high. Just to say, I don't think, no matter how you slice it, I don't think she's the most reliable narrator, but I can see incentives for why she might have gone back and forth, if she was innocent. But a lot of people have used the waffling as some sort of supporting evidence that it was suspicious or that she cheated. I actually think the waffling is more evidence that she's innocent, because somebody who was actually cheating would just have a story and stick to it.
I'm holding a 4.
Yeah, that makes sense that she was.
Yeah.
Weird.
Probably the weirdest thing that's ever happened in poker,
10 seconds.
right? One
I
of
don't
them.
know.
Has to be one of the weirdest things.
Weird.
Okay.
It's definitely like top level weirdness. It's like a weird hand.
Yeah.
Can't believe she gave it back. She should never give that back. It doesn't help her in any way.
We got 2 pairs.
Good.
Eric's in the background saying she should never have given it back. It doesn't help her in any way because it does make her, you know, theoretically creates a perception of impropriety even if there wasn't.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. And you're going to be the 4 and 2 and 4 and 2.
Eric's just perplexed at the mysteries and strangeness of the world.
Thank you. Thank you. 1,200 now. Call 1,200. Three players.
Check.
Check. $7,000.
Give me some change, please.
Thank you.
Weird.
Like Eric just saying, weird.
How long are you going to stay this time?
Maximum is 3 months. Yeah,
How's that?
but two weeks later, I will go London once, but only 10 days back to here.
Oh,
My friend's boxing fight. He's world champion. Middleweight, Chris Eubank.
3,000.
Oh, I know Chris.
Oh, you know?
Yeah. I'm in the
he's,
bar today.
yeah, he's a poker player. I played with 2 months, every day.
Coming back in here, and Andy with 2 pair against a set here for Eric.
Very cool.
6s against 5 deuce. And Andy's going to raise. Now, obviously, there is a straight out there.
Alan Keating and Eric Hicks also go to London.
Nice. Nice.
17,000.
And a 5 or a deuce would be a brutal, brutal card here for Andy. But Eric's going to 3-bet. And Andy's going to call. So if Andy catches a 5 or a deuce, it's going to be bad news for him. Well, the river's a 10. 7-9 was already there. Big blind versus straddle.
31.
31.
And Eric comes out with a big bet. Now, we talked about Andy folding a lot. and sometimes overfolding, as we saw that hand from last night.
You don't have an RFID reader, do you?
I don't think I can fold, man.
Is he gonna find the fold now? Three bet on the turn.
Just for the notes, got a hand at 3 hours and 30 minutes where Eric has set of sixes, bet 30K into a 34K pot or so.
Call.
And he makes the call.
Oh, very
Makes the call, and Eric
nice hand.
gets a little back.
Can't fold my hand.
What'd you have?
2 pair.
Gets a little back.
Eric, if Andy's upset enough, would you give half of the money back?
No, but I'll hug him. I'll give him a hug. You want a hug, Andy? I'll hug you. I'll do that. I'll give you your fucking money back.
Bad joke.
I
I'll hug you.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
Alright, Money, you're gonna pay
And I would tell anyone, don't give the money
You're
back.
the 400.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm the 400.
They'll never be happy. It's not like Garrett's happy. Not like I'm in money. Now I'm happy. No, he's not.
400. 1200.
It's like he'll take it, but he's still bitter. It's like,
1200.
guaranteed, it's like an ex-wife. Like, Garrett will take the money, but he's not happy. You know, he'll take it.
How could you possibly?
3 players.
That's what I'm saying. He's not happy. It's like you gain nothing by giving. The point is you give nothing. You get nothing by giving the money back. You look worse. You actually look more suspicious.
Yeah.
And he's not happy anyway. You get nothing out of that.
Exactly.
That's the worst transaction she'll ever do, probably, because she got no benefit.
Heads up.
No, so when
He
said-
fucking took it.
he's like, I don't understand how you made that call. He couldn't even like measure it.
He doesn't have to. I just say you don't have to. You know what? Because I did it.
Yeah.
It's not like a written statement.
Check.
4.
8 of clubs.
Good.
Wow, man.
And we are through 3 hours here tonight. And here comes Phil Ivey. Forgot that it was Phil Ivey night here tonight with all the shenanigans going on. And I know I've been trying to read the chat as much as possible, but it's going so fast. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions and things, and
Like this, right?
we're still going. We're going to go for at least another 3 hours here tonight.
12.
1200.
Phil Ivey was upstage.
Cool.
Ruske here with the ace queen. And Ivy here is going to defend. King 9 offsuit. Ruske with top 2.
15.
1500.
Can I get 2?
1500. Well, Ivy with the gutter. Ooh, is he going to throw a little raise in here? He's going to step in it.
She doesn't have to say shit.
Gonna check raise up to 62. Now my question is, obviously Ruski's gonna call. Is Ivy gonna continue here? 15,500 at the turn. Turns a 7.
I said nothing.
Total
I said, you know what? I thought I
rainbow.
had the best hand. That's it.
Check.
No, he just checks.
I had this hand with this guy named Justin Young. He's drinking a lot. He drinks every day. And I shoved them all in on the river, and he had 8 high, and it was good. And he's like, I have 8 high, and I'm pretty sure it's good. I put them all in for 240,000, He took 3.5 minutes to play super fast. Took 3.5 minutes to fold. He's like, my 8 high is good here. I'm like, oh my fucking god, your 8 high is good here. I'm just fucking sitting there, and he's like looking. He's like, there's 240,000, and he's past the point where he has liquor courage. I'm like, oh fuck, this is really gonna happen. He finally found the fold. I'm so relieved. Fucking showing me 8 high like this. I know this is good. I'm like, this fucking is good. I don't know how the fuck you know it's good, but it's fucking good.
2800.
Motherfucker. I love that guy.
And Eric's gonna raise it up here. Ace 10 of spades.
1228.
You don't want this smoke.
Ivy's coming in, 10-9 of clubs. Ruskay's coming in here going
Middle.
pocket fives.
28?
28.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, risky course, yeah. It's not even a raise till 6,200.
And we're gonna see a multi-way action here. Just under 10,000 in the pot. And oh, look at this flop. Ruskay with top set, and Eric with the nut flush draw, which is a gutter combo draw. And Rip has a deuce for an open-ended straight draw, so action. Eric's gonna bet 7,000. Ruskay just slow plays in a call, and Rip also calls 30,000. Turn is a king. And it gets checked through. Eric does not barrel the king on the turn. And he might have got saved by the fact that Rip maybe overcalled the flop.
You bet your fucking jack for value here.
And Ruskay gonna come out and bet 25,000 here at the end.
You're so far behind.
Eric with a little, talk. This general meeting when somebody's talking when you're reaching for chips is, usually going to be defensive with weak hands. I mean, sometimes you can get that sense that sometimes that's why some people try to fake that to try to get some reaction out of their opponent to make them feel better about bluffing or whatever.
Eric just turns it over.
Set.
Poker's hard, man.
It's hard. Sometimes.
Well, not too much interesting talk about the Jack Flight, so maybe I won't watch it too.
Okay, so I just want to explain to everybody what's going on so there's no confusion. In that particular hand, Garrett was upset because he thought there had to be something going on for me to make that call. I made some references when I was on stream about why I kind of made that call. There's two things that were going on over there. So I'm holding the Jack of clubs. There's two clubs on the board. After the flop, I have a...
I'll say it's, again, I think she's innocent. It's painful to hear her talk about strategy, though, and like why she did things. It's quite painful. She's, again, trying to act like she knows what she's doing, but obviously doesn't.
A backdoor flush draw and a backdoor straight draw, which is why I made the call with the 5,000 bet that he initiated. And then when the turn came, it was a 3. And you will hear me say on stream, are 3s any good? And the reason I said that is because I thought I was holding a Jack of clubs and a 3 of whatever. So I thought, and I say that I think I have a bluff catcher and it's not good enough. So when Garrett shoved on me, there's multiple reasons I called that. Previous experience where I know that he's often bluffing. I also assumed in a hand that...
Oh, I should clarify when I was just saying, like, it's painful to hear her talk about strategy. Like, her flop call, her talking about the flop call wasn't what I meant. It was when she was trying to explain why she made the big call on the stream earlier. Yeah. So this is interesting. I haven't seen this, but yeah, this is where she says that she she goes back to the story that she thought she had a 3, which isn't what she said when she first turned up her cards. But I guess later became her story. I'm not sure if she retracted this story. I think she must have stuck with the thinking she had a 3 story. I'm not sure. I've seen people say that she went back and forth a few times, but maybe she only went back once and thought she said later she thought she had a 3 and stuck with it. I'm not sure.
But I also told it to him earlier on in the night, the same night, when I thought that he was just on a draw but let him have it, that he was just on a draw, which means he did not have a made hand after the turn. And I thought that I'm holding, a blocker with the jack of flush, like jack flush draw missed and straight draw missed for me. So with a 3 as a bluff catcher sort of thing. I didn't look back at my hand to see that it was Jack 4. I ran it twice because I knew I was probably going to lose that.
She did look, that one thing people pointed out, she did look back at her hand, but as I pointed out when I was analyzing it, it didn't look like she really looked down at it. She kind of just lifted it up. So it's totally possible that, some people just play with their cards, and I think it's possible she just lifted it and didn't really look at it.
Unless, I don't know, anything better came than pocket 3s, I guess, or like not even pocket 3s, like a pair of 3s. And I knew I had to run it twice to have that opportunity. So we ran it twice, and unfortunately for him, I won that hand despite even having 3s, which is still kind of mind-boggling to me. I won that hand though, fair and square, and it is what it is. He wasn't happy with it, and I said, Garrett, will you come back on stream? What can I do for you to come back? Not make this dramatic. I really appreciate and respect production. I know it's hard work to keep everything in order. There's a lot of money on the table. It's upsetting for me when I lose and win. It's upsetting for anyone. It doesn't matter how much money you have as far as bankroll is concerned, but it's important that everyone is at peace and we don't cause enough disruption. So for me, I'm used to people bluffing me, which is why I often call. And I know that Garrett was super frustrated with me, and he wanted to talk about it. And I said, let's do what's going to be the most amicable ending for production as well as moving forward. In my mind, I think I'm good enough that I can win the $130,000 back. That's a lot of money. So so the whole understanding was, please come back and continue to play. And if you feel like it's fair that I give you this money back, fine, have it. Come back and play, and let's just continue playing. It's just poker at the end of the day, and I do think of myself in some regard that I will get that hand back, fair and square, because ultimately he didn't think it was a fair hand for him not to win, and I guess maybe it wasn't a fair hand for me. Maybe we should have just split it right there and then at the table, whatever it was. I was okay with giving him the money back. I really was. People may not feel that way. I don't like drama. I want to keep it minimal, and it is what it is. And I just wanted to really mitigate and reduce the level of drama that it would entice that was going in that direction. But he didn't come back, and that's because of alternative people that felt differently about me giving money to him. I'm okay with it.
She's referencing Rip getting mad and yelling, which is why Garrett said he wasn't coming back. He felt uncomfortable.
I don't give a shit. I want everyone to chill out. It's not that serious. If it doesn't bother me, it is what it is. I don't feel like I should have won that hand. I should not have won that hand. I think that the call would have ultimately been okay if I was holding Jack 3, and I wasn't, and then unfortunately I still ended up winning, and I can see where his pain is there. And I think that's why I did it. I said, you know what, I can see why he's upset, and I'm okay with giving the money back. We're good. And if everyone wants to flip out about it, good for fucking you. I don't give a shit. He has his money, I'm cool. And it wouldn't have been cool to call on Jack 4 personally, but I called on Jack thinking that I was holding Jack 3, and it is what it is, and I'm gonna go back and play. And I love production. I don't want to cause any more disruption. We're good. Everyone can say what they want to say, but I'm cool. So me and Garrett are talking afterwards, and it'll be fine. And See you later.
I think there's a number of interesting things there. And again, if you're curious, Lyman and I on a previous stream discussed in detail the various factors in this hand. And we both, initially and afterwards thought she was innocent, thought there was no good evidence she cheated. But yeah, I think what we saw with this is a lot of people drawing really bad, overly certain conclusions about, like, for example, the fact that she went back and forth being somehow suspicious, which I don't think it is, because you can easily see she has incentives to try to be a cool and with it poker player, which helps explain that. She was also just very, behaviorally loose, very chatty, not afraid to talk in different directions about the hand, which was initially what made me think she was just acting like somebody in over their head who was innocent, and not somebody who was just, if she had been a cheater, she would have had some prearranged thing that she would just repeat and not be as loose, in my opinion. Obviously, behavior is not can't make firm conclusions on it, but that's what initially struck me. Just a lot of things, and if you're curious, I mean, Lyman and I went over quite a few factors. Giving money back to Garrett, Brian taking chips off her stack, Garrett's report on 2+2. Anyway, some interesting things. I hadn't seen that clip from her, and I'm not really sure at this point. Like, I guess maybe she did stick with the misread of her hand. It would have been nice if she admitted that after turning her hand up. It would have helped her if she said, like, oh, I misread my hand, but I think she was just too nervous and wanted to seem cool and didn't want to admit, like, such a big mistake and such a big pot right after it happened, but then later realized it was to her benefit to say she misread her hand, tell the truth about it.
Well, talk about a first-person perspective. There it is. I'm still I'm still a little unclear. Here's the thing that I know at least about Garrett is that I have a feeling that this is not going to be resolved tonight. There's going to probably be some sort of equitable thing that is where the civil.
The other thing about her talking is, like, the one thing I think is very truthful is she just wanted things to get back to normal. Like, her goal in this was not to make money. Her goal was to seem cool and be a personality on stream and such, and make an appearance and get some attention. I mean, that's how I view it. So in context, giving back the money makes sense. She just wants to take the stress away, and it's a similar kind of dynamic that can lead to, like, false confessions and such. Just want things to get back to normal. Doesn't matter. Maybe it'll put things back to normal.
The situation is resolved, outside of tonight. Obviously, we know that she gave the entire amount back to Garrett. Obviously, Garrett can give the money back, or he can give half the money back. The thing about what
I think it's quite disgraceful that Garrett never gave the money back. As far as I know, I don't think he did. It was also disgraceful, this horrible report that he wrote on 2+2, which was just patently false in some areas, but mostly just trying to throw anything he could find at the wall to portray his various people, including Rip and others, in the worst possible light. Just a very bad report. If anybody wants to read that and actually look at the details of what he says, I think it's a disgraceful report, and I think it's disgraceful that he didn't give the money back.
What she was saying is she has every right to misread her hand. She has every right to misread her hand. She shouldn't feel bad about the fact that she shouldn't have won that hand when she wins the hand. I mean, that's not really a thing. My only whole thing that just confuses me is that if she misread her hand, why wouldn't she say it at the time?
I think I'm surprised that confuses Bark, because I think she's clearly somebody trying to look more intelligent and with it at poker than she is. So in that context, it's not surprising at all to me.
And again, I go back to the whole thing: is it possible that she might not know that in that situation that it dictated that she needed to say it right away?
flames.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So
You can also imagine it the other way. She could have called. I think it's also possible she called with Jack high, not knowing what a horrible call it was, and maybe being flustered, and then had the incentive to say it was. She misread her hand later. So just say I think there's multiple ways it could have played out.
Ivy's gonna win that one.
Everybody else knew about this stream and what's going on in this case.
Are you gonna buy it? You buying it?
Okay. Do you want to come in right now? You have to post in this game. It's 1,100 to buy it or 2,000 straddle.
I'd love to hear Phil Ivy's thoughts on this. I'd be very, very surprised if he thought it was cheating.
What, they interviewed you? What happened? They gave you an interview?
You want to buy it? Yeah. Can I have some white?
They gave you an interview or what?
Thank you.
I just wanted, I just explained it.
You okay? You feeling alright? You alright?
That's
I
right.
feel better.
Yeah, that's good.
I was okay. Everyone's
Yeah, you seem fine. I just.
That's first. Bottom part is first.
I really
This
don't
one.
give a shit. To be honest, like I don't give a fuck about why.
400 to go right now.
I guess people are just mad for you because like you didn't cheat, and so like why are you?
Like
You know,
because
that's
I
why.
don't like drama. I'll pay for somebody to stop being a little tantrum child. Like
You paid him $130,000 to stop throwing a temper tantrum? That's what you did? It made you look worse.
I want 400 to go. She's posting her way.
800.
400 Ruski.
Okay.
if he wants to be fair, he knows what he needs to do.
But he won't. He's taking it. He's taking the money.
Eric, are you talking shit?
No, I'm telling you that Garrett is like an ex-wife. Whatever you give her, she'll take, but she'll never be happy.
Oh my god.
I don't agree with Eric in this case. I think if Garrett thinks that, if Garrett goes back and looks at this and thinks that this was not, that this was straight, that he would give the money back.
200,000.
As we see a raise here to 2,000, and Eric's gonna 3-bet to 7,500.
What's that? Here's 5,000 to S.
I don't think he gave the money back. Yeah, I don't think he ever gave the money back.
TFU.
All right, Ruski.
And here we go,
My
the
hand's
pot,
fucking legit
16,000.
this time. Check.
And check here. Takes a card.
Ex-wife, huh? That's gonna land you with some good comments.
Like an ex-wife.
You're an
She'll take it,
ex-wife.
but she ain't fucking happy. I've been married 3 times. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I was wondering how many times Eric's been married, talking several times about ex-wives.
Hold.
I don't mind.
Ruski gonna win it.
Damn on the camera.
Adding fuel to the fire, Eric. I like it.
No, like,
Not even an ex-husband, an ex-wife.
It's interesting too, like her giving the money to Garrett, which was an unusual circumstance, very unlikely thing to happen if she's innocent, which I believe she is. It's also interesting how that really I think allowed him to hurt his reputation even more, because if she hadn't done that, I mean, to me it just is such a bad mark on his character that he never gave that money back. So it really just allowed him to dig his hole even deeper, plus that really horrible report he wrote on 2+2 was really bad for him.
yeah, it's an ex-wife for sure. They're always the bitter ones. Guys just move on. Girls get angry.
Drop the coaching.
Or they stab me. That happened.
He was stabbed.
Is that a real story?
Yeah, she stabbed me. My Cuban ex-wife.
She did not.
Yeah, she did. That was the last night I was with her. I was like, I can't sleep here. Fuck that.
Thank you.
I went and played poker all night. Showed everybody it's like street cred.
You know why I'm calling, right?
Call.
No, you know why I'm calling? I can say I played a hand against Ivy.
I'm gonna do that
That's
too.
the only reason I'm calling.
Fuck yeah. Let's get him, Ruski. We're gonna play a hand with Phil too. We're
Just
next.
say it, just call. It's on tours.
And look at Phil Ivey raise it up here with 9-3 off and take it down.
You can't give
I
up.
mean, Mike really, you know, what are the chances of Mike saying that? So often those statements are true. Those little statements pre-flop of, you know, I'm just calling to play a hand with Phil Ivey. Like, the chances of Mike doing that with a big hand are so small. I mean, mainly because most players don't like to be perceived as that deceptive, that superficially deceptive. So, yeah, the chances are that Mike does have a pretty weak hand.
That shit was coming. Then you can be like, I bluff Phil Ivey.
I didn't want
Risque.
Phil to get upset. If I
Let's
hit my fourth
let's
seven
put a
off.
side bet of $1,000. Whoever bluffs Phil first.
Okay.
Also, just related to lack of focus and, you know, lack of caginess that you would have with bigger hands too.
Oh yeah,
He
now
would
it's
call
on.
me out here and say, hey, I want to talk to you. How do you call with 4-7 offsuit? Hit your hand.
Now it's on. Ruske and I got a side bet for $1,000.
Which is what?
Whoever bluffs Phil first.
Hold on, he's here.
Can it just be any bluff, or we have to have some kind of specific bluff?
Don't you want that?
Oh, whoever
that
bluffs
bad?
Phil first?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been fine already without the bad. I can't.
Andy wants in that bet.
No, it's just me and Ruski. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's good. We're not giving out action. We want to win this bet. We don't want you to win it.
1,300 to go.
You got to make your own bet.
Heads up.
So Rip here going to raise it up to 1,300 with Queen 10. Going to get a call here from Ruski, and Ruski hits a piece of it.
3,000.
Pretty good barrel card here
Check.
for Rip. It is a heart, though.
No.
And he's going to check it back. And if Ruski checks again, will Rip put in that sort of delayed barrel bet here as a bluff? Because he's not going to have any showdown value, most likely, with Queen High. Looks like the answer is yes.
3,000.
3,000 here. Wow, is Ruski gonna call him getting about 4-1?
Call.
And Ruski makes the call with just a 3.
I mean, it's still like a
Nice
4 or 5
call.
day quarantine.
Yeah, they still. It'll be lifted soon, though.
Good call.
Somebody was telling me a high stakes player. I was talking to a high stakes player recently, and he was talking about some informal study of bet sizing and how often the smaller bets are bluffs, like lower than half size pot, basically. Which I think is, yeah, I'm actually curious what that was referencing, because I'd like to see the stats on that. Maybe somebody, if anybody listening knows that, let me know.
Can I talk to you for a minute? You can, I'm
When
ready
it's like
to
all that no restriction. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, still ahead of it.
It's a couple bad
Couple bad words.
Is there someone out there, or is it like you really love living in like little boxes that you guys?
What do you mean? I'm not in the little box.
I know you're not.
Huh?
You're in the biggest box.
2 and 2.
You should learn You should try to learn Mandarin.
What about it?
It's so worth it.
I'm like
so worth it.
Really, really bad at learning language.
Really
My
bad at
sister
learning.
speaks like 7 languages. Like,
Oh, really?
She can learn things good. It's just,
Yeah.
some people are just bad with that. You know?
I got you, yeah. I mean, especially with Mandarin, it's a very hard language to learn if you don't know, like, if you're starting just from, scratch on learning.
5,000.
And Rusuke here going to put in the 3-bet. 5,000. Mike X is going to give him some action here. And Mike X flopped the pair.
2,500.
2,500. We've seen a lot of small bet sizing here tonight. A lot of small bet sizing. And Mike makes the call. Ruski now checks, and maybe Mike thinks he needs to start turning his hand into a bluff here. And Mike's gonna bet 10,000. Ruski looks like he's going to put in a time chip.
I might keep going for some of these slow hands.
It's sort of betting for protection here. And he lets it go. And Mike X gets one.
This would have been my chance or your chance?
This would have been your chance.
This would have been.
Bobby, you're gonna be the 400.
Just to fast forward a little bit. I'm mainly interested in people talking about
24,000 concurrent channel. Got 5,000 likes. We got up to 22.6 last night with 16,000 likes. So hit that like button if you like what you see. Subscribe to the channel.
I just came from there like in December, so I was out there for like 2 years, living out there.
See if we can get that like count up so that we can go into some overtime here tonight.
So I was living there, yeah. Because I went back during 2020 and like right when the pandemic hit, there was like no COVID there at all. Everything was open, and so I just moved there. I just like got out of here, And I was living there for like 2 years, and then I came back for a little bit to play some poker.
You prefer there or here?
So tough, man, because like the nightlife and
No problem, no
doesn't compare, there to Asia eventually.
I think as you get older, it's more difficult to move.
Yeah. 14.
You should have kept that in that mode right there. You let me do this to you.
5,000.
You know?
He's being a baby.
It's in you. It came out of your mouth. It's in there somewhere.
He'll give it back when he's done having a tantrum.
Robbie says he'll give it back when he's done having a tantrum.
He is not giving it back.
He'll give it back.
No, he's not.
I raised it, guys. 5,000.
It's interesting too, thinking like the other part of her giving him the money, like she thought maybe it would set him temporarily at ease. Wrongly, she thought that. And we could also see how she maybe thought he would do the honorable thing if it was shown that she wasn't cheating.
What do you do when your ex-wife takes him
Or if there's no good evidence she was cheating.
money? You take
I hire
him
the
to
best
court.
fucking law firms and just try to smash her ass. That's what I fucking do. Spend any amount of money to make war not worth it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Andy here 3-bets to 5,000 with a mystery hand. Rip's gonna call.
He just needs to get back in his little float tank a little bit. And then,
You should have said, Garrett, you think about it for a day. And if you still want your money, you can ask me again. And then still say no.
all right. It doesn't matter if you tie. You don't cheat, you win.
You're not cheating. You don't have to explain anything. That's the thing.
There's nothing to it really explain.
Whether you thought you had a pair of threes or you just thought Jack High was good, it don't matter. You did it.
She did say on the flop. Can you beat a 3?
I know.
On the
So
turn,
that makes
on
me
the
think
turn.
that she might
She,
have
she
missed
thought she had a
it.
pair of threes. I know. I
I
understand.
saw that sound though, but it wasn't
That's
good
what I'm just
enough.
saying.
Then you get like, you did misread your hand. You don't want to say you misread.
So you're gonna be the 400?
That's the most like.
That's the most likely what. That's the
Awesome drink.
I was like, does it make
right?
it better? And he's like, it's
Interesting, yeah. I mean, Phil's saying what I thought. I've never, again, I've never seen this. Phil's saying she thought she misread her hand, but didn't want to say she misread her hand when she turned it over. And he's saying that's the most likely.
Better, but not
four in the middle.
And he's directing that at other people, not to Robbi, because he knows she's not the most reliable narrator, no matter how you slice it.
Most likely explanation.
That's what I think.
By a million.
Huh?
By a million miles.
Phil, you're the
And then
400?
you don't.
Phil's a sharp guy. I mean, he, like I said, I would have been surprised if he thought she had cheated. I think he's seen enough weird things that he, and the behaviors of suspicious and non-suspicious people. I think he would have a good read on it.
I want to say he's like, Jack Club.
That's why I just turned my cards up and I'm like, hey.
Yeah, he's referencing her like completely illogical explanation of when Garrett asked her after the hands were turned up, like why she did it. It made no sense at all. And Ivy's pointing this out, talking about this, not to Robbi, which is funny.
You tell me what I'm thinking.
You're the 400.
I don't even want to play. Okay. 400 is.
Sorry. 1200.
He took that shit too. Gary took that shit like Gollum. That
You
fucking
wanted
ring.
this extra 5,000.
Eric just amazed, continually amazed that Garrett took it. He took that shit like Gollum, he said.
Also.
He did? What the hell? Tell him no.
What extra 5,000?
Oh, I came back and done an extra $5,000 check for him.
Like on top of what?
My God.
He lost?
135. He's like, this is.
That's Phil's first triple bet in 48
another
years.
five.
What the
Oh,
fuck
he
could
wanted the
that
exact
be?
total of what he lost in the hand, which is
Oh, my
135.
mom was-
Yeah, he gave her a
that
5,000
Cincinnati?
to less than what.
What
he
happened to the
fucking
color?
lost.
Beat a
And he
five?
made her come back and get the
The
extra.
tiger color?
So the answer is yes.
Yeah, but they don't look like Cincinnati anymore.
Eric, you're loving though.
By the way, Ivy just 3-bet with 10 deuce offsuit and took it down.
Full shot.
You really misplayed your cards, honestly.
No, but I did though, and I told him that.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not even talking about the hand. I'm talking
Join
about everything after
me
the hand.
tomorrow
You misplayed
night.
all your cards.
For our Friday game,
What do you mean?
You should have just stuck to your
Ludacris,
guns.
new fan
Say I
favorite
called.
Ling Ling, Wesley, and Robbie
You don't have to
plan to be
explain
here.
anything.
5100, no limit, tomorrow. And that will go from
Chips
5
all the
Pacific
That's the only one
till
on the
11.
table all the time. Like,
What happened on the
it's
flop?
Like,
That call.
it was a 10-10-9 flop, two
She had a
clubs.
jack.
Two clubs,
Two
two
clubs.
clubs.
Backdoor flush draw and straight draw.
So she called. 2-4. We've all been there. I've been there on a backdoor flush draw 438
And
times a
straight
day.
draw.
I had one against
by
you.
the way, Phil, I know what he's done with me in the past, right? So there's like a little bit of that. You know what I mean?
History.
A lot of that, actually. A lot.
Yeah, you should have stayed in the mode where like, you let me do this to you again.
I said that.
You should have stayed right there though. That's what I'm saying. You should have dialed that shit in. Just fucking rode that to the fucking top of the hill, man. That's what you should have done. No one liked to lose, but he's.
400?
I'm gonna go on 2+2. If you don't give me this 125 back, and then you'll see. You know, fuck off. That's what you should have been like. Fuck off. I won that hand.
I was like, I don't know what your
4,000.
problem is. Like, I was like, what's gonna make you calm down? That's what I said.
And what did he say?
I said, what's gonna make you come back and just chill out?
But did he?
Like, give me
Did
my
he
money.
come back and chill out?
He said, "Give me my money
He went
back."
off on him. He would have. 100%. We shook on it. He was supposed to sit back down, not make a big deal, and just relax.
No. And I saw her give her chips back. I was like, "You're a pussy."
It's interesting too, thinking about the conflict dynamics in this, because I think it's possible that Garrett would have chilled out, come back to the table, maybe even started to see that he had jumped to too many conclusions and there wasn't good evidence for cheating. But then you had Rip yelling at him, and clearly that angered Garrett. He didn't come back to the table, and then Garrett went and wrote this extremely bad and biased report, alleging that Rip and Robbi might have been working together and so on, and really like doubling down on all these low evidence, not good evidence. And Garrett just straight up makes wrong statements about several hands in here. Like he says at one point that Rip suspiciously walked away from the table during a hand, which was not true at all when you watch the hand. Like it was completely ordinary hand. So just say it is interesting thinking from a conflict dynamic perspective of how both sides, both quote sides reactions might have amped up the conflict a bit. Also, I'll throw in here too, I meant to mention earlier, but if you want to check out my PokerTales products, you can use the code LIVE on my sites, readingpokertells.com, readingpokertells.video, to get 15% off all the products there, video series or books, ebooks.
I'm gonna put a flop for the collection, guys.
Why you fold? Sore loser. What's gonna make me happy is if you give me the money back.
It won't make him happy though. That's just what I'm saying. He left. He's still obviously not happy, right?
Because he was gonna come back.
But he wasn't happy.
He was like, I promise, Robbi, just pay me my money back and I'll come back.
Let me show you happy. Rusuke's happy. This is what happy looks like right here.
Happy.
Well, she's pointing out that if Rip hadn't yelled at Garrett was going to come back. She thought.
Ruski walked
That's
in
happy.
here. Ruski walked in here and said, I lost $350,000.
So you wanted him to come back and play that bad or something?
No, I didn't want production to be interfered. Yeah.
To be what?
I didn't want production to feel like there's
800 to call, guys.
They're good.
I'm a nice fucking person. Am I too nice? Am I too nice? Maybe. Yeah.
If all we have to do is yell at you and you just give us whatever we want, you might be too nice.
I'm not that nice when I play though.
I mean, you did do
But
that.
if you're gonna be a little person pounding the floor and
Were you gonna call him a bitch right there? Did you almost say bitch? You did. I like that. Go ahead. You can say it. Nothing will happen. Bitch. See? Look. I'm alive.
I have a foul mouth, so I'm trying to tone it down.
Yeah?
I will say this.
What?
I'm not gonna let it get there's people surrounding the whole situation that don't deserve the repercussions of my call.
There's no repercussions. You did not have to give back 125 to save the 25,000 people
Eric,
watching
you
this
want to be my bounty
motherfucker.
hunter and get that shit back for me?
No, because I would have been there in the front side saying, don't fucking give it.
Be my bounty hunter.
That's exactly what I was doing. I'm like, what are you doing? You're not giving that money.
Right.
Well, he walked away with it, and he did not honor our agreement. And that was to sit back down here because you scared him away, and he was freaked out.
Well, you didn't say that he wasn't going to scare him. That wasn't part of the deal. It wasn't precluded.
He was walk in there and get your
in your
chips
settlement agreement.
and bring them back out.
No, what I heard him say was, you're 5,000 short. Go up there and get me another $5,000.
That's insane.
That's what he fucking told
That's
us.
fucking crazy. You only got 120. It was 125 on that river bet.
It was 135.
That's what he told us. He had 125. I said, can you just give me the other 5, please? And you think he's going to give it back?
What the hell?
Oh, he'll give it back.
Oh, okay.
He is not giving it back.
3,000.
I won that in. But I said, come back and sit down, and he's not here. So I don't care if there's big fucking dogs better that are gonna scare him off. That was an agreement.
Let's just say there's a 1 in 1,000 chance every time you lose a $200,000 bet, if you yell at someone enough, they'll give it back. You should just do it every time. That's all it takes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's true too. He didn't even yell.
And I don't yell. No one's yelling.
He yelled.
You just talk calmly.
Yeah, that's right.
He just what, Phil?
He asked for the money.
Oh, he was.
That might be more scary.
Do the 400.
I don't know.
1,400.
Oh, 1,400.
You the 4.
Oh, got it.
He was sleeping inside.
1,400.
It's a hard loss, and it doesn't help coming back from whatever happened to you fuckers last night. So whoever took whoever's money, I don't know. Someone didn't win and somebody else did.
Yeah, Eric took all his money yesterday.
I wasn't here last night, Mike. Do you think I was? You saw me last night, but I was not in the game. I didn't take his money last night. Some other people took his money.
Raised to 11,400.
I know Andy's coming.
Huh?
I know you're coming.
I'm raising.
I thought so.
And as we hop around this table conversation,
30,000.
we're going to see a big pot here. Eric here has 3-bet squeeze with pocket 8s. Andy is going to 4-bet, drive everybody else out behind with the ace king of diamonds.
You know what I'm going to do, Andy? I'll tell you in a moment. But I already know.
Rip has ace 10 of
What are you gonna
hearts
do?
here.
I can't tell you. You're in the...
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
I'm going to call and check.
And Eric's going to call.
Yeah, I'm going to let you go first.
I checked 2 then.
We're going straight to the turn.
Oh, and it's going to go blinds, check, check. So we're going to put 4 cards out,
Cards, what I'm going to do.
Yeah, we'll check.
You play your hand.
I think. Let's see.
Check, confirm.
Wow, and it would have been an action flop. We're going to see 4 cards diamonds against an open and straight draw. So 4 cards a la the Sammy Farhad, Jamie Goldhand from High Stakes Poker like 15 years ago.
I check.
Check.
And Eric's going to check again with the open-ended straight draw. Andy here with 2 over cards and the nut flush draw.
$35K.
35,000 from Andy here.
I raised to 135.
And Eric is going to check raise here to
Actually playing behind.
135,000.
200, 270.
270 left.
Plus, yeah.
So Andy's getting just under 2.5 to 1.
I got 1 stack of hundreds.
Yeah, no, I understand.
5, 5, 4.
10 seconds. Go.
And Andy's going to call. 333,000 here in this oddly played hand. Blind check, check on the flop. Here we go to the river. And the river's a 5. And Eric here has the check mark. The question is, will he get to showdown? It looks like he thinks he probably needs to bluff here. Let's see.
Check. Check.
And Andy just...
Interesting hand for the notes, just for my notes. 4 hours and 9 minutes. A hand with Eric versus Andy. Andy with ace king of diamonds, Eric with 8s, where they both check the flop dark. And Eric check raised the turn with an open-ended straight draw and a pair of 8s. Interesting hand for a decent, yeah, some interesting spot for the notes.
checks behind. Andy just checks behind.
Oh. Wow.
Andy.
Nice hand.
Andy.
Nice hand. Can't beat it.
Getting stuck.
That's how I roll, Phil.
Nice hand there for Eric.
You see that thin value turn raise?
Discount for me. Bounty hunter for me. Discount.
Go ahead, ask for the money back. I'll show you how to do it.
Give him half his stack.
Fuck no. Like, fucking no. See? No. Like that.
That'll be 450.
Damn, Andy. Fucking played ace king like it's kings.
Beautiful.
What the hell? You think I can have any of that 7, 9, 10 as right?
You could have anything, Eric. I don't know.
I appreciate that.
Would that be acceptable?
I'm at 204.
Already got
You're putting
400
fuel
right
on the fire again, huh?
I don't know. Is that acceptable?
Raise?
No raise.
I'm waiting on
Call. Option. Check. Players.
So limped around and checked around here.
Check. 500.
See that and smell weakness.
1300. Robbi, you need your card piece in the box. And Eric as well. We raised to 63. Alright, in the whole here.
Come on.
I mean, it's a free roll. If you win, I'm just gonna ask for it back.
I don't show my cards, but I guess Jack 4 off never wins.
Jack 4 off's not gonna win here.
Oh my God.
Not gonna win in this spot.
He has an 8 of hearts, 10 of diamonds. You have bugged up 2 pair.
Only for you, Risky. Nice hand, Eric. Fair and square.
Fair and square.
Butt moves over here.
2 plus 4.
Phil Ivey. Second night of Phil Ivey night. He's going to raise it up here to 1200. Rusuke's going to call. Jack 8 of spades. Button is in Rip's seat. And Rip is away from the table right now.
Call. Yeah. Check. Hold on, it's not Eric. Oh, sorry. I check. I check.
And everybody turns a flush draw now.
Check. 3,000.
Rusuke's going to make the call. And we could easily end up with 9 high versus Jack high here if it gets bricked on the river.
Heads up.
No, the river's a spade, and I was going to wonder if Ivy was going to bluff a non-spade, but Rusuke now, and Ivy just gives up. Ivy just gives up here. Rusuke now makes a flush.
Huh?
You're getting ready to play now.
Trying to get off tilt. Trying to make it feel like I want a big block.
Tiny, tiny bet, but Ivy doesn't have anything to call.
Abnormally long, you know, when somebody takes an abnormally long time to bet the river like that, we'll veer towards strength, especially in a small pot situation.
Chalk one up for Rusuke.
Show you win $1,000. I have flush. Cannot show.
It's a big game.
Big game.
From a couple minutes ago where he says that Robbi said that she misread her hand, and she did say that she thought that she had a 3 earlier on in the hand, and then maybe there was some embarrassment, which is why she didn't bring it up. So it's an interesting point there from Ivy.
6,200.
Raise and a 3-bet
Ivy with the best read of the situation, in my opinion. Yeah.
by Eric to 6,200.
Or at least pointing out something that, you know, I hadn't seen many people point out, and he pointed it out pretty quickly. That's 2 possibilities.
I know you're coming. We're going all the way to the churn. Here, you want to just bet 4 and you just call and go to the churn? Here. There it is. Go to the churn. Right, you want to wait?
Can you guys take the card out of the box for 1 second, please?
Yeah.
As well, please. Out of the box. Out of the box. Huh?
No, move it out of the box.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a little graphic lag here.
So,
Flop. Look at this flop. Oh my God. It's ace, ace 10. They both think they're slow playing each other. This is crazy. The turn. This flop.
I want to see this. I want to see this from the flop.
And we're at ace-10 against pocket tens. Oh, look at this flop! Look at this flop! Oh my God! It's ace-ace-10. They both think they're slow playing each other. This is crazy. The turn's a 9. Ruske has flopped the world, and Eric flops a full house too. Eric with tens full, Ruske with ace-10.
Running out of chances to make a pair, Ruske.
150,000 effective to start the hand.
Raise.
And here comes a raise.
Raise.
Oh, Ruske.
18,000.
18,000.
Oh, Ruske.
I can't let you push me around.
And Eric just calls. I was going to say, if money got in on the flop, they would have definitely.
Reminded me of Rounders where Matt Damon says, can't let you push me around or something. Calls with a strong hand. Calls Teddy KGB's. Speaking of verbal statements, tells and Rounders. If you ever, you should read my piece on the verbal tells and Rounders. If you haven't seen that, you all might like that. Yeah, there was, what was it, the him saying time, implying somebody else implying KGB raised because it was position raise.
Definitely got it in. See if we see the river. River's a 6. So Eric loses to some aces full hands here. To some aces full hands. This is the same hand as the Sammy Farha Oliver, I think, hand from way back in 2006. The same flop that in the first level of the main event. Way back in the day. 45-9. And here comes a 45,000. This is the question here for Eric. Is he just going to call?
Come on,
Nope. He's all in. Ruske's got the nuts. Can you believe?
One interesting thing there was Ruske taking quite a while to just sitting there for quite a while. You know, obviously it's hard to say what's abnormal or normal for him or for the situation, but I tend to think, having watched a few hours of him, footage with him in it, I would think weaker hands, bluffs, which he doesn't have many of. I don't think. You know, I think he's just highly weighted to value in general. But I think you'd see him tend to start reaching for chips earlier on the river with weaker hands, bluffs. You know, sort of like the hand before. The longer the bet takes, the more it starts to skew towards value, relaxation. I think if you looked at his bluff hands, I think you'd see them, especially because it wasn't that big you know, the pot wasn't extremely big. What was it? It was only like 50K. It's not like it was a extremely big spot where you might think longer. So that's what I mean about depending on the situation. Like obviously the bigger the pot is, the more time you would expect people to take. Again, this is quite subjective. And
2006,
to do it accurately would require comparing several hands.
the same flop that in the first level of the main event, way back in the day. 45-9. And here comes a 45,000. This is the question here for Eric. Is he just going to call?
Come on,
Nope. He's all in. Ruske's got the nuts. Can you believe that?
You do have ace 10.
Oh my God. What a hand.
For the note, just for the notes, a hand with Ryusuke and Eric where they both flopped a full house, ace 10 and 10-10. Big river bet and raise.
What a hand.
Wow.
Just like incredible.
110, 170. Yeah.
I thought that there was a chance that maybe Eric might have just called at the end.
120.
Ace, ace 10 with ace 10 and pocket tens. Unbelievable.
22. 122.
Wow. Aggressive and loose after losing a pot, but he seems pretty relaxed today. We'll see. Crazy.
Sorry, you're the big one.
No action. Insane.
Hey, what's up, guys? Another exciting night at here at the Hustler Casino Live. I just was witness to the craziest hand ever. I mean, Robbi calls Garrett, wins a massive pot. And, you know, it was just an interesting hand because we all were kind of in shock that she made that kind of a monster call. It put her all in. And obviously, Garrett was on a big bluff. So anyways, it was just, nobody really could understand the hand. Unfortunately, afterwards, Garrett got really upset about it, and he accused Robbi of maybe somehow cheating, or I don't know, but why she would make that call. But we were all sitting at the table. We all heard what she thought, which was she thought she had a hand, and she had her own logic to why she called. So it was definitely just a sick call. So much fun to watch, and I really hope that as a result of all this, because Garrett was so mad and thought Robbi was cheating, I guess, asked her to give him all the money back. So she didn't know what to do. She probably felt a little bit bullied. I can't believe it, but she actually gave him his money back. So at the end of it all, you know, Garrett, I hope you do the right thing, bro, and give her the money back, because she did win it fair and square, and she did, you know, she won the money fair and square. So if you can't handle the loss, you shouldn't be playing poker. That's the way I feel about it.
All right. I mean, again, behavior can be ambiguous and vary a lot. Like, I'm the first to admit that, but just when I saw, I haven't seen this, but seeing Robbi Jade Lew's loose behavior, her meandering about all sorts of topics afterwards, her just like physical and verbal looseness about everything, made me initially think she was innocent, and never saw evidence to the contrary. And again, here, you know, despite Garrett writing this trash, very bad report, trying to imply that maybe Rip was cheating with her, like Rip's behavior here also is just, I mean, is so loose and meandering. Like, if that were the actions, the speech of a guilty person, I would be very surprised. Like, he's just very clearly like loose, doesn't seem like somebody with anything to hide, is just smiling, dynamic, talking about all sorts of things, even like throwing in some jibes to Garrett, which I don't think a cheater would do. If he was a cheater, he would presumably be very upset about Robbi giving the money back. So there's just multiple reasons why, like, just these behavioral things. And again, I'm the first to admit that behavior can be hard to interpret, but we're also talking here about the things people say, right? We're not just talking about their nonverbal stuff, though I do think the very loose nonverbal stuff and loose facial expressions, et cetera, loose everything, just at a meta level, speech, nonverbal, everything. You know, these are the things that initially made me think that that Robbi was innocent, and also made me think here that Rip had nothing to do with anything bad. But you know, like in real crime stuff, you can always, if you get evidence to the contrary, that's the important thing. The nonverbal is kind of useless from a practical perspective, other than to form your own personal opinions and such. But
Thank you for that, Rip. I think that's a pretty good take there by Rip. And if if Eric, I was going to say, if Garrett, you know, looks back at this and with some fresh eyes and does not think that he was cheated, then of course he should give the money back, if that's the case.
Guess he never got there.
Of course, I can't speak, you know,
Oh, no.
on his behalf, because I have no idea what's going on.
And I think that he will, or would, if he comes to that conclusion.
The thing that I had to learn, because again,
You can shut
I
up for 800.
play,
That'd be fine.
I mean, playing regularly only in the past 7-8 months. Before that, I was playing
Two blinds
once
only,
every,
guys?
you know,
I do kind of wonder, like from a psychological perspective, Garrett's report, where he talks about his animosity, the conflict between him and Nick Airball. I do kind of wonder if him feeling like people were out to get him made him more paranoid. I think that's a factor in this, because you can kind of sense and hear he has this sense that people are out to get him, and he's trying to put these pieces together that say like, oh, maybe these various people plotted to just attack me personally. Brings in various things.
Shut up.
week, once every 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, it looks like
So,
Eric has gotten up
once you
away
start
from the
playing
table.
regularly, you kind of get a
Oh, I realized I had my mic off, but I was saying I think the psychologically, I think this report shows that Garrett thought he was kind of in conflict with various people like Nick Airball and others. I think it led to him feeling paranoid and feeling like people were out to get him. That's kind of like this report he put together where he tried to paint a portrait of people being out to get him, and maybe they plotted to cheat him and such, him specifically. But just to say, I think maybe the animosity he had with other players might have led him to become a bit paranoid and might have factored into his handling this very badly.
whole different sense
800
of
to go.
Clubs. Flops a 9.
You check?
And Rip here open-ended with the 4-5 of diamonds, backdoor diamonds.
Check.
Check, check. And Robbie's going to bet 2,000 and a call.
Check.
Turn is a 10. Puts a one-liner out there. Robbie now picks up a gut shot, and she's going to still bet here. Still bet here on the 8.
3,300.
With the 8 one-liner. And Rip is going to continue to call here. River is a 7. And now Rip is going to come out and bluff at it.
Bluffing his friend.
So check call, and now he's going to come out and bet on the 7 here. 14,000. And this is a really tough one because you wouldn't have thought that 4-5 would stick in there on the turn. So you don't beat an 8, you don't beat a 7. It's doubtful that 7 just as trips would just come out and bet here at the end, but it's a tough one. Just gonna throw a time chip out there.
You have a straight. I have a really good hand. You have a straight.
And she does fold.
I almost did.
I mean, it was a draw.
You want your money back?
1, 2, 4. You go. 200.
Andy's gonna call here. Top pair. Remember, Andy just lost that big pot maybe about 20 minutes ago to Eric.
3,200.
With the ace king of diamonds versus pocket eights when Eric checkers the turn after they agreed to check it to the turn. So we saw 4 cards in a 4-bet pot. Bet here and a call. Turn is a queen. And Rip is just going to continue to just blast away here. And it wouldn't surprise me if Andy folds the best hand, and he does. So Rip, with just the sheer aggression with the betting lead, takes it down.
Here's what I think.
Oh, Phil Ivey.
So what, you want to hear my take on the hand? Here's what I think. I think if you notice in the middle of the hand, she asked, can you beat a 3, right? So what I think is that she thought she had Jack 3. She misread her hand, and then like she didn't want to say she misread her hand because she's at a poker table. You know, that's I think is the best, most reasonable explanation for what happened.
She called the flop because she had the jack of clubs on a 9-10-10 board. Give her a backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw, and she thought she banked a 3 on the turn. I'm pretty like that's Occam's razor. And then she makes like a pretty strong call with what she thinks is bottom pair. It turns out she doesn't have bottom pair, but it happens to be good. And you know, to me, that's what makes sense.
I mean, that's what I think. I mean, I could be wrong, obviously, but that's what I think.
Yeah, she can play with me any day.
Thank you, Eric and Phil Ivey. I think that is a reasonable take as well. Like I had pointed out from Phil. There was some discussion too, like I said, the live chat's been going through like really, really fast. That during the hand she was actually looking at her hand quite a bit when she was about to make the call, so that's another side to it too.
So sorry.
I mean, you paid him with my chips, and then now you want to stack me?
Yeah.
Rip here gonna raise it up,
You
1400.
have more.
Queen 9 of hearts.
Reloaded for 400 more. You're sitting deep.
Rip's not gonna get involved with the queen.
That, like, I feel like you're going on a ski trip out there.
Yeah.
I'm freezing as fuck over here, too.
The air's cold.
It's cold. I've made so much note of that. Like, I can't.
You're the 400, sir?
Sorry. I might have told that. It was probably a 2.
12.
Three-way action here.
Check. 2400. 2400 is it? 2400. You got a 64 rate to 64.
So 2400 and raised to 6400 from a mystery hand from Andy here.
You know, Snap talked about timing a good amount on this stream, but you know, Snap call of a raise on the flop, you know, really makes medium strength hands likely. You know, the strongest hands are gonna at least think about raising it if they call. I think that's also true of the strongest flushes, ace-high flushes and such. I find the quick calls of bets and raises on the flop and turn like one of the most useful behaviors.
I almost didn't raise you. It was like the only hand that could beat me is ace 10.
So Rip with top pair, queen 8. Andy's going to continue to fire.
18,400.
18,400 here on this 9 turn.
Yeah.
And Rip is going to let it go. Andy gets it through. Down. In the pot. And Rip here with the best of it with an ace, queen, deuce, rainbow.
3,200.
and I will be here for that show.
Cold, dunk back.
Tried ice too, so you're 80%, yeah.
It's just
I started it, yeah.
Well, me first. Robbi, you're the 4.
And Ivy here with ace 3 suited.
2400.
Makes it 2,400.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that. No worries. I'm always looking for money.
So 4,800 here to the flop. Wow, diamond draw against ace 3, I believe. So Andy with the diamond draw.
3,000.
Ivy flops top and bottom. 3,000 and a call. Turn here is a jack. And it's quite possible if Ivy bets, say, more than 2/3, Andy might just check fold here. Didn't pick up any extra equity, and Ivy looks like he overbet the pot. So 15,000 here on the turn. Yep, Andy's just gonna fold.
A little tension because of certain hands. Yeah.
Fold. You're the 8.
I played with him a few times.
Who you say you like friendly?
Don't fold.
We were.
You're the 800.
I mean,
Yeah.
a little tension because of certain hands. Yeah. There's certain interesting calls. And does that change anything?
Robbi 400.
400?
3,400.
3,400.
Eric's gonna make it 3,400 here with ace 10. Robbie's gonna call. And Andy here gonna 3-bet king 9 of diamonds.
Good, you?
Yeah. Chilling, working, grinding, you know.
Working, what do you do?
I'm in real estate development, land development.
Where, out here?
Yeah, Cali, Vegas too.
Yeah?
So we
How
do.
long you been doing that?
We have like ranches. We have a lot of cattle.
Not far from that.
We monetize.
Yeah,
land,
Eric's
so
gonna
we
give
can
him
do,
some
like,
action
master
here.
plan communities, build houses and different stuff like that. Some people in my network have like one of the original land.
Andy
ranches
here.
from the 1800s in Orange County.
So you can give me a
King
ranch if
9.
I want.
I mean, I got a really
Flops
nice one.
top pair. Gonna go
I was thinking about
15,000.
selling. It's in Santa Barbara, like kind of over by Montecito area. Yeah, like an hour away, but super nice. If you like the ranch life, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no, he's
Better add chips. Make sure. Called off like second net full house, but.
Andy here has added 400,000. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Andy talking about that hand.
I would have beat him to the pot with that one.
The ace
I almost
crazy
didn't raise
flop.
him, but it's like the 9's way more likely
Yeah.
than the 10. So fuck it. It's only 60 more. I was like, but I knew he felt good.
So Phil Ivey here with pocket sixes, facing a $3,400 raise.
Heads up.
He makes the call, and Rip is out of there, and we're heads up. 8,300 here.
Check.
Eric's not going to put in a C-bet here on ace-ace-5. Turns an 8.
Check. 2,000.
And now Eric's going to bet 2,000 here, and Phil's a non-believer. He's going to call. River's a 4. And Phil is going to win it.
I would have created a scene like that if we were friends. What kind of a fucking friend is that? A scene like that if we were friends.
You think he would have given you the money back?
You think he would have created a scene like that if we were friends? What kind of a fucking friend is that? Right?
I don't know. I think he would go fucking crazy.
You're the 4, yeah.
But
Come on.
I'm just saying,
Those aren't friends.
he wouldn't have given you the money back if it was turned around. You think he would have?
Raise to
I wouldn't cause a
3,800.
tantrum. Two different personalities.
That's true.
A loss is a loss. Suck
You can
it
just
up.
be strong-armed
I mean,
independent.
you just lost a $300,000 pot. Did you cause a tantrum?
You know, just from a basic psychological perspective, it's like if she had cheated Garrett, do you think she'd be constantly like dissing him afterwards, making it more likely he would double down? You know, it's kind of like when somebody's bluffing, when people are willing to agitate their opponent when they make a big bet, it makes it quite unlikely that they're bluffing for similar reasons. You don't want to agitate people when you're weak, when you're vulnerable. You never know what they might do in response to your agitation and your insults of them.
Brandon, you had the second nut.
34.
38.
I'm gonna get you, Andy.
Eric's going to get in there with King Jack of Hearts.
Oh, no.
We'll take the man when he's down.
I'm kicking you. I think.
Andy's going to flop top pair.
5,000.
I'm first.
I will pay to release tails, apparently.
And Eric's going to call here with King Jack. With some backdoors. Hits a pair, so this might cost him some.
16,000.
16,000 here from Andy and a call. Way back in the beginning of the show, Andy went super thin against Eric and got snap club. River's an 8, and I think this would be 3 streets here, I imagine. I mean, the 8 pairs, it's possible that Eric could have an 8. But is he still calling once the jack comes on the turn? 50,600 here. And he's going to go big.
30,000.
30,000. 30,000. And he is going to get called. Nicely played there by Andy.
How the fuck do you have ace queen both times in these spots?
She has.
Wow.
I think she has a jack club and she broke straight and flush draw. So I don't understand why she called, but if she missed, she think I have pair. Okay, I understand. If she has pair, okay, I understand. Because that is a straight draw board and flush draw board. Yeah. But I can say so. Just a great call. Yes, that's it. Yeah, very good, very good. Yeah.
Well said, Rusuke. Well said.
Bart being sarcastic there.
Fan favorite Rusuke.
This game's in Macau.
Yeah, Macau, right.
15 minutes.
Three ways here. And Rip here with top pair.
You're gonna make those visible for me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
7,000. Holds.
At MGM Poker cumulative, he was stuck almost 70,000, and Eric. Squeeze.
Necessary to say.
I have 2 under.
I was gonna say I 2 over.
That's so sick.
Flop nuts.
How did you finish that one game after fight when I left?
That there's a good chance that Ivy might have hit an ace after this action, after checking back the flop. 3-bet pot. Andy taking this large sizing, Ivy checking back the flop as the 3-better. Obviously, Ivy has no spade in his hand, but it's really interesting the sizing here from Andy. Ivy trying to get a read.
Just for the notes, at 4 hours 48 minutes, a hand where Andy turns the flush, nut flush, and bets like twice the pot versus Phil Ivey. Ivey folds with top pair.
And what a fold there by Ivey. Checks back the flop.
Something. Right? I could have.
Turn is a king. Rutsuke picks up a gut shot, but it gives Robbi the best hand now with top pair. So top pair and a flush draw. 6,000 now. Or an offsuit ace. It does not come. Robbi runs into a full house now.
Quite a bet sizing there. Bets 3 times spot. Yeah. Just for the notes, at 4 hours and 51 minutes, a hand where Robbi bets her king on a 3 tens, 1 king river for 3 times the pot.
50,000. Wow. 3x the size of the pot. 3x the size of the pot. And Robbi takes it down. Now she's sitting with...
Yeah, I understand. Just checking. Sorry.
There as well. Pair and he's open-ended. And Andy comes out and bets really small here. 400. Ivey just calls. And you wonder if Rusuke is going to put some sort of hammer down here with a combo. Here, Andy's open-ended. Or excuse me, he's got a gut shot here to a 9 here to the river. And the river pairs the 7, and it gives Andy trips. So Andy here with trips. Eric gets counterfeit.
Go anywhere.
Another correct.
No.
A non-believer, 8,000. And ace king gets there, and this is just an impossible call for 3s. Insta-muck there from Ivey. The gut.
Just for the notes, at 4 hours and 58 minutes, a hand where Eric rivers a straight. That's the river.
This is just an impossible call for 3s.
Good.
They're not even cutting it out, huh? They're just leaving everything in there.
No.
Can we what? Yeah, it's
Fuck out.
Exactly as things happen.
He wanted to prove that it wasn't.
There's just no way. There's no chance that you're cheating. Like, how are you cheating?
And then I was like, well, why would you? Because Jacob flipped the fuck out. He said he didn't want to cut it out. He's like, it's amazing. 24.
Good deal.
This is really good for production.
Yeah.
So Eric's going to raise it up here to 2,400.
The unfortunate thing is it is our money. Like, it's real money. It's not like monopoly money, right? It's like really fucking weird that that would not be taken into consideration. But that's the risk you take. That's $135,000 I just handed to him. Sitting there. No big deal. You guys. It's insane.
I think Robbi, started feeling bad that she gave the money back, and she tries to justify it, and she felt pressured and anxious in the moment. Now she's feeling like a sucker with everybody talking about it so much, and she's trying to cope a little bit by saying like he'll give it back if he doesn't think if he determines he doesn't feel he was cheated and such. But I think she's really feeling dumb about giving the money back.
It's not enough. That's like money. It's not fair.
Sorry, man. Do you have time?
No. The stacks right here. Look at this.
I stacked Eric and then he rebought.
Andy likes to stack them.
Is
In
that
my
what it
dreams.
is?
In my dreams, I did.
Stack.
I stacked Eric in my dreams.
I have a feeling you won for your hand.
I had a wet dream that I stacked Eric person. Then I woke up and I realized that
Stop it, Andy. That's gonna stop.
that's what turns me on.
Stacking them really hard.
And Andy here, pocket kings against Eric, so we could get another big one here.
I like it. He calls it the wet dream.
These two have battled a little bit tonight. 19,000, and Andy's got the best of it here so far.
Does he have a good hand, Rusuke?
From
Does he have a good
tonight,
hand?
here we go, kings versus ace queen. And how about a set of kings here for Andy? Now Eric's got the ace of hearts, so it's king 4 deuce, couple hearts, and Andy's gonna check it. Andy is gonna check it.
I like the reaching for chips and then checking.
He usually doesn't slow play, and Eric's gonna check right behind. Turn is a 9.
Oh, really?
Ace checked again, and it's gonna get checked through. The river's a jack. Andy's gonna bet 30.
For the notes, a hand at 5 hours and 5 seconds where Andy overbets the pot on the river for 35K versus Eric with a set of kings.
And
Wow,
now
the fact he bet that jack here.
Andy's gonna.
It's a big ass. And it's still tapped, yeah.
Oh, it's still going, so the drama
So
hasn't officially happened yet. The world doesn't know about
yeah.
it yet. So is the internet like on fire right now? It's like
No.
Oh, this is a hand that was mentioned in Garrett's horrible report where Rip mouths get it while motioning that it's something on the casino floor. Rip mouths get it once you go out there. This is part of his horrible report where he when he thinks this is somehow suspicious, like he thinks that they'd be doing something suspicious in full view of the cameras or something. It's very strange. This is one of the blatant lies from Garrett, where he says Rip gets up to leave the table while still in a $3,300 pot, and he says it's not sure what Robbi needs to get. It can be inferred it's pretty important if Rip is getting up before the hand is over. But yeah, watch this hand though. That is not what happens. Rip does not get up during a hand.
Yes, the hand is still going.
Oh, it's still going, so the drama
So
hasn't officially happened yet. The world doesn't know about it yet.
I mean, the thing is, they're clearly friends. Like, yeah, they're very clearly friends. That doesn't mean anything regarding them cheating though.
Because it took a while, yeah.
This is gonna be like the biggest news in like poker and like
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
This is
Like,
the
we're not.
weirdest.
Rusuke here with queen deuce.
Okay. Did you? I checked. All right, Risky.
1,000.
1,000.
I got ace high.
Queen.
Oh, nice little value bet there by Ruski.
So again, you can see that is not at all how Garrett described it. He says he says that Rip got up in a $3,300 pot before the hand is over, but no, he just called $1,000 on the river and then walked away when he saw he lost. That's all that happened. Like, this is a pretty good example of the quality of information that's in Garrett's report on 2+2. It's just all this kind of stuff, taking like innocuous things distorting the view of them, trying to portray completely innocuous things as suspicious. I mean, it was just a really bad report. But you know, the other interesting thing about that is how Garrett fans acted as if there was something substantial in this report. Never doubted you for a second. I stand with G-Man. Various responses. You could keep going and find one of the best things I've ever read. I mean, it just kind of shows how people can be really misled by emotions or team-based allegiances to somebody, because, and as other people pointed out in that, you know, more critical thinking people pointed out in that thread, there's basically nothing in Garrett's report that, nothing of substance, and multiple instances of bad, biased, irresponsible, theoretically just downright libelous things said.
1,000 in a call.
Coming in.
Rip, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. Okay, Andy, you're 400.
So, we're okay?
I'm 400.
Hold.
You're in early position, but you're also.
Okay.
Man, it's hard to. Pots.
Mind giving me
Yeah, sure.
We're going another 45 minutes. 1,000 straddle here. Well,
I have. And turn 3. Yeah, that is white money back.
Why are you reaching to bring your chips so fast? For that we weren't no.
check. Turns it. 8 table chat.
So you'll be the 400, and there is an 800 straddle.
I know they're trying. Yeah, I'm trying to go for it. They're trying.
32.
And Mike gonna make it. And Eric work unless Eric really.
change,
You're
please.
good.
Thank you. 400 financial.
Ace Jack of spades. And Rusuke's got pocket 9s. Eric's gonna get in there. Jack feel good, but it looks like Andy is gonna make it continue. And a gonna get a couple calls.
That's the second time.
With he's got the stiff aces very well might run. And you can join me tomorrow here on 9 of heart to the flop. And Rip is around root. He's gonna raise it up, and he does.
35,000.
He's gonna put some pressure on right away. Top pair and a flush draw. That time clock up here. But there's a flush play, some good time.
More? It's over.
24. No discount.
We all have pocket aces? Just kidding.
Check. $5,000. Check.
5. 18,500.
Getting back in here, and what a bad turn card here for Robbi with top set. Eric here with 8-7 with the 8 of spades. And she is going to make the call. She is going to make the call here. She actually has to dodge a fair amount of cards. And Ruske here with queen 10 with the 10 of spades.
Not yet. I haven't had anything yet. Another big one.
Remember, Robbi 3-bet this hand pre-flop. Flop top set, then gets this bad turn.
Yeah. Hard to do.
Wow.
More energy? And also the fact that you're doing the 6-minute or fast?
It's not an hour. Like at the beginning, they have to pay attention.
You're just doing 1 meal a day. You can probably get used to it real fast.
So Ruske really taking some time with this. He's just has the
Heads up.
and we're heads up here. 73,000 here to the river. And the river is a spade. And that gives Eric the check mark. Ruske would have had the best hand. Eric now checks, and now Robbi's sitting there.
I'm so tempted
Can't believe the run out.
to like shove right now, but I think you're fucking with me because you want to check raise me.
It would have been sick if you turned your hand a little bit.
Only because I like you, Eric.
I bet Ruski.
24,
Yeah. Yeah. So how do you get
and he has the best of it here.
And a big meal.
I'm just gonna keep going through.
That alone.
See if any other interesting. Oh, just for the notes, at 5 hours and 33 minutes, hand where Robbi had flop trip jacks, and Eric rivered the flush on her. Not that interesting, but hand where she flop trip jacks.
Raise it up here. Robbi wakes up with black kings behind. Raise, re-raise, and she's got kings.
So any race
Off a $211,000 stack.
8,000.
8,000?
And she's gonna 4-bet it.
Open, 3-bet, 4-bet. Okay.
And that's probably gonna get it done.
Just for the notes, 5 hours and 35 minutes, a hand where Robbi 4-bet with pocket kings.
8.
Bottom 2 pair, and these two are deep.
Raise 8,000.
Bottom 2, pretty clear times from people with ace king. Is she gonna?
I'm all in.
All in.
Oh, and a check raise all in. Look at this spot. We're gonna play out of.
13,000.
Gonna bet 13.
Well, I mean, right away we know that the sizing is very likely to be value. We've seen her overbet with big hands before. Yeah, interesting hand. Let's watch it from the flop. I wasn't paying attention. Actually, what was the pre-flop action?
Raise 2,400.
Okay, she raised. So let me just watch it. Let me just- It's great that, yeah, we don't see the cards. I'd love to have a stream with the cards so we could hear the table.
400?
Got it.
Robbi here is going to raise it up to 2,400.
They're on the box.
Cannot see what she has, but we know that Rusuke's flop bottom 2 pair, and these two are deep. 215,000 to start the hand.
Oh. It does?
Small blind versus straddle.
Check.
And she's going to check raise. Now, we can't see what she has. This is going to be a fun one to play. Now, Rusuke
Oh, does she check raise twice on this?
just calls. So, raise pre-flop and a check raise on the flop, and Rusuke's got bottom 2. Pretty clean turn card here. Would she do this with, like, aces, kings? Could she have a set of queens here? Well, now she's going to check. I've seen this line sometimes from people with ace-king as well. But I don't think that Rusuke's going to check this one through. We'll see. Gonna bet 13,000 here on the turn.
I'm all in.
Ooh, and a check raise all.
What a weird hand. I mean, she's such a wild card of a player. I could see her having a set of queens here. I could see her having ace king of spades. I mean, I think she's obviously a wild card enough player to have a range of things. I do think it's quite likely she is very strong with the sizing. I think it's very unlikely, she would bluff, especially like with her reputation from previous hands. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see a set of jacks, set of queens, set of deuces. But I mean, that's what I would veer towards. All right, let's see what happens. I wish I could watch a whole stream like this. I thought about asking the lodge or somebody if I could get like a stream with the commentary turned off, so I could just hide the whole cards, and that'd be great.
All in. Look at this spot.
Also, the double check raise is like, I mean, you sometimes see people play really strong flopped hands like that, to be really tricky.
We're gonna play out of Rusuke's hand because we don't know what she has.
I'd fold many things to her, but the sizing alone. We saw that previous thing where she bet 3 times the size of the pot with a full house.
Is she gonna really do this with like aces or kings? Wow, does she have a huge draw? I mean, I would be concerned here if I was Rusuke, losing to queen jack, losing to a set of queens.
I mean, even if she's got 9, 10 of spades, ace king of spades, like I'd be quite surprised.
You can count it if you want to.
I don't know if she's just check jamming here with aces or kings.
She's like ready to turn her cards over. Very, I mean, but she's, it's Robbi. It's she's obviously done some strange things.
So this is going to be a fun one because we don't know what she has here. Ace king of spades, ace 10 of spades. She double check raised as well. The double check raise after being the pre-flop raiser.
Maybe she had, ace 7 of spades. Nah, who knows?
I think I might let this one go if I'm Rusuke here.
I would let it go, but
it's a
sizing alone. I'd let it go.
Huge check raise.
Do you have top pair?
2 pair.
Oh, that's hard.
Interesting reaction.
Yes, and very tough. But
that's rough.
only 20 touch. 30,000.
You have me covered, but
She check jammed here for 205.
I wish they did more hands like this with some of these cards hidden from the start.
Listen, you might have 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You might have to go into the tank for this one. Raise pre-flop call. She checks the flop. He bets. She raises. He calls.
You
She
have queens?
double check
You have
raises.
jack
If you have queens, why you all
oh,
in?
you have Jack
Two
7.
all in
You
is
have
too
Jack
much.
7.
No.
I also think there's a, I read about this in the Verbal Poker Tales book, you know, when somebody is able to loosely talk about somebody else's hand range makes it more likely they're relaxed. Most bluffers don't want to get into conversations about, you know, their opponent's hand range and the possible things they have. I mean, maybe a little bit, but the more it goes on, the more it's equated to relaxation, just because a bluffer has to, you know, is afraid of giving away clues about how they talk about how the hand went down and what the opponent might have and such.
This board too
And what they think the opponent has might give away information about what they have.
fair.
You told me Jack 2.
Do you know my name? Do you know my nickname?
What did she say? You're telling me you have a jack? What did she say? Oh, Jack Deuce. Oh, I see. Yeah. She's like, you're telling me you have a jack too.
I don't know. I do like you.
Deuce 7 master.
I like you. I'm amazed if that's what you
But
have.
this time not Deuce 7. More than better. Queens, you all in? Wow. I can't believe.
Well, yeah, that's always gets you.
all in?
Why would
You have Jack 2? If not a queen? You have Queen Jack. I knew it. I knew that's what he had.
I mean, she just seems very relaxed too.
My Jack 4 is better than that, and I'm gonna get into
yeah. Okay.
unbelievable.
question is though?
Jack 2, you played Jack 2.
yeah.
I mean, some, you know, having a set too. I mean, some people would be like, why would she raise so big? But I mean, you know, in a lot of recreational players' minds, you know, like they're scared of the obvious draw heavy board, right? But again, we still don't even know what she had. I could be wrong.
Okay, yes. You don't know I have Jack Deuce. No, I know. Yeah, but okay, Queen
said
Jack,
worse.
King 10 spade.
I don't know if she'd be check raising all in here
Okay.
with aces and kings or a queen.
Queen 7. Yeah, but
But then again, she's clearly a little loose with money too. So, you know, as Lyman was talking about, like, you know, people who aren't playing on their own dime and are clearly not in it to make money. She's not in this to be a really good poker player. She's in this to have fun and get some attention. So anything's possible, I think.
7. You
Queen
think
7. Yeah.
But she does seem very relaxed to me.
Yeah, but
You
if
think
I
I
have
play
deuce,
like queen?
pocket deuce, okay. Yeah, no.
Here
Okay.
with aces
what
and
do you
kings or a queen.
Queen 7? Yeah, but
Queen 7. You
Queen
think
7? Yeah, but
you
if
think
I
I'd
have
play
deuce,
like queen?
pocket deuce, okay. Yeah, no. Why? Too much.
He's gonna let it go. Let's see.
All in too much.
Oh no, he didn't let it go yet. Another time chip. Excuse me. Like he folded. He's really going in the tank on this one.
She has 200.
You want to count?
Yes, please.
So I'll close the timer.
Feels like 178.
And the garden.
Minus a 135, I think Actually, that would make it one. I would be sitting on almost 400, but I guess not. Oh no, 300.
Almost 180.
It's more than 188. I'm at 180 right now.
All right.
Plus the whites.
More than 170?
You're at 180 right now.
182.
Comforting.
184. 186. 188. 190.
So it looks like 191. He bet 13,000 into 21 on the turn. And she has check jam for over 190. So it went from 13,000 to 190 here. This is how this pot got so big.
178. 180. 190. 191. 7.
191.7.
91.7.
Counted it down.
Oh my god.
170. 180. 191. 7.
I mean, I guess it's possible too. She has, you know, I could see her doing this with Jack Queen too, and which means possibly many two pairs. I mean, yeah, I could see that.
191.7.
Yeah.
Wow, too much.
Yes.
Only 20.
He bet 3,000 on the flop. She check raised to 8,000. He called. She double checked the turn. He bet 13 into about 21.8, and she has jammed for 191 here.
The double check raise is interesting too, because it's like my memory of seeing that live is usually like somebody being tricky with flopped set or something, you know, very strong, something very strong. It's just such an unusual line to take, which means bluffers are would feel vulnerable or nervous taking that line because it is so unusual.
You have 20 seconds, Risky.
So would it be a huge draw?
Okay.
Problem is, if he's behind, he's almost drawing dead, if not drawing dead. If she has Queen Jack, if she has set, and he is gonna fold.
Oh man.
He's
Are
gonna
you folding?
fold.
You're robbed.
Yeah,
You
I
want me to
think I
show
have
you?
better.
You want me to show you? Risky, ask me and I'll show you.
Yeah. Please show me.
I don't show, but if you want me to.
Yeah, he wants to.
Yeah, I
You ready?
know that.
Yes.
Queen of diamonds. Queen of...
Wow! Top set. Top set.
Just for the notes, at about 5 hours and 40 minutes, a hand where Robbi had top set of queens, check raised twice, and then check raised all in for a huge amount, multiple times the size of the pot.
Oh, okay.
What a
Queens
fold.
all in?
Wow.
You know, when you went all in, as a joke, I was about to say if you have Jack Deuce, you should call. I didn't say anything, of course.
What a fold, right? You would have called, right? I saw you guys.
I mean, the multiple large bet sizings she's had when she's strong, which haven't made much sense, or just a clue to how, you know, recreational and inexperienced she is.
You guys don't trust me.
And
I'm polarized,
As if we didn't need evidence of that.
fuckers. I'm. Damn.
400. Yeah.
Risky.
Yeah, this is
What a call.
this is drawable. Drawable. Okay.
That play Jack turn.
Just
I
a
mean,
chicken.
like,
Oh, sick.
I was like, I got it.
Jack 3.
He's gonna get in there with gutter. An ace.
How much is
7.
Or what?
Max pressure. Max pressure.
And now Robbi has two pair, but if there's a one-liner out there to a 5. So 7 of clubs on the turn. And she's not slowing down. She's gonna bet on the one-liner 15,000, and she gets called by worse. Rip calls with the ace-3 with the ace of clubs. River's a 9.
Bet 25,000.
And now he's gonna come out and bet.
Yeah, I think Robbie and Rip were kind of playing harder at each other later because they were aware that there were some hands where they seemed to be soft playing each other, you know, which was common in poker. But I think they started getting involved in more hands playing each other a little harder.
So he checked called turn, and now he's going to bet 25,000 here. Very unorthodox line, and she's sitting there with middle 2 pair on a 1-liner to a straight and a 3 flush board.
Wow. You have nothing, or you have something? I mean, like, it's a
I definitely have something. I have something.
I have something.
If you have something, you have something?
Yes.
Yeah. Nah.
Flush draw, straight drive.
Yeah.
Not.
It's
Jack high good?
Jack high good. Jack 4.
25?
25,000 is a
I call.
call.
And she does Monday.
Getting five.
I think I'm in the pain count.
6.
Stop making
Like
Andy.
something like that. There. Yes. And it hit on the turn.
Look at that.
And Andy makes the call.
Check.
As played. Andy's got to be.
15,000.
Wow, 15,000 verbally without even putting.
Just a note for the notes: 5 hours, 57 minutes. Small pot, but Robbie bluffs the river for 15K for a pot-sized bet.
Chips out, but I think, wow, this is interesting. I was gonna say as played. Andy's got to be concerned that she was check raising a larger ace or a flush draw.
Yeah.
I can't.
Limped in pre-flop. It's blind versus blind. He's gonna make the call though.
Congratulations. Wow. 6.
Andy with aces now.
Turn those over.
And Rip is gonna defend half-size bet left. Off. Settle might bluff at it. He does not. Some sort of pair plus, unless he accumulated 50. By the way, 10. Right here. Here with this spell. Chamath true to his draw here for Mike X 8. Mike bets out too. Not necessarily brick comes, and it's going to be really hard for Mike to call here with King High. 7,000.
Just for the notes, at 6 hours and 8 minutes, a hand where Robbie bluffs a small pot. She bets 7K into 15K.
Black 3. Mike to call here with King High.
Oh no, sorry, that's
7,000.
8.5K.
$1 million.
So aggressive.
No, she's just. And Robbie with the overpair. She's gonna. Ruske continues to call. And there's the diamond. There's the diamond for Ruske. Makes the nuts. 48,100 here in the pot. She's gonna check.
55.
55.
For the notes, hand at 6 hours and 17 minutes, where Ryusuke bets the nut flush on the river, overbets it, oversized, over pot-sized bet for 55,000.
55,000, so an over bet here.
Is that 55 or 65?
55.
50.
Big pair. Go.
One hand between them. You guys-
Bruce, do you want me to call it or what?
The hands do take a long time to
fuck.
do, I'll be honest.
But like, I mean,
Eric would have played like 5 hands or six.
I never tank. 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 Oh my God. I'm not blocking it. I'm not. I can't believe I'm holding this. I cannot fucking believe I'm holding this.
Well, she makes it right lay down.
That. It is. You're right, though. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't holding a diamond, so I couldn't do it.
Rip. And a 3 or 4.
Can't wait.
So 3.
Man.
Why?
I guessed it.
Yeah. You asked me
I knew it.
for
I knew. Good work.
So Robbi here gonna raise it up. C-bet sizing. Thought Andy called. Rip here quick. Another bluff. He calls. He sniff this out, but my God. That might.
I don't think I haven't won it.
Well, then it's good.
Shut it.
No, I saw.
Good shot.
Rip.
Whatever. See what happens.
So they're gonna run it twice, I believe, here. Second run here. This is up it up
First board.
here at the 20. Should be.
Okay, that's it. Yeah. All right, and again, yeah, if you want to check out the schedule for upcoming ones, I'll try to keep up a schedule here on this readingpokertells.com/Twitch. If I do more, if I do more, it'll be with some hole cards hidden this time and going in blind, unbiased. Okay, I'm gonna stop.